Hey guys, Sandy here. Welcome back to the channel. This is yet another Wednesday that I'm not doing a Whiny Wednesday live, but Alex is on his way home and Chloe had a procedure today, so I'm doing something really easy. So today's sketch is this one by Gina Cunningham, and it has 3 photos, a place for a title, big old embellishment, journaling. I'm going to turn mine this way and do something a little different, but definitely going to take inspiration from this. So let's see what I can do. All right, guys, so I'm starting off with this paper from Let's Cruise, and I really like this red paper. Like, it just screams funky carpet to me, okay? And that is what my photos are. My photos are of some of the carpets on the cruise ship. So there's one with kind of like abstract shapes and Mickey heads. There is this long one with like this compass in the center. That was in the ship's hallways. And then we got Christopher modeling one of the carpets outside of the elevators. And it's a thing, guys. It is the thing. Now, in the sketch, it looks like there is 3 photos on a very large label. I decided not to go that way because I do want my photos to span the entire 12 by 12 or the 12-inch length of the page because I did not want to cut any of the carpet pictures down. I wanted to be able to see all of the carpet, but I did decide to put some blue star paper down so it kind of looks like it's matted a little bit. And then I had these yellow bits from the other day's layout because your girl has not cleaned up her room in days. Who are we kidding? Who are we lying to? Everyone. We're lying to everyone. It hasn't been cleaned up in weeks. Those papers were there, and I thought these colors are great together. Might as well just throw that down there. And now I'm using all of the little Ellie Studio bits that are on the side of my desk, which, you know, these little things are fantastic to do. Little clusters and little moments of decoration on your page. So I'm using labels, and I used a Mickey head punch to cut out a Mickey head. I'm finding some words, some icons, and just trying to find things in these colors that will kind of accentuate the page instead of distracting from it, because I've got a big bold background paper. I've also got big bold photos with lots of pattern, right? So there's already lots of pattern. I will tell you, I did toy with the idea of putting this on a plain background or something that reads as a solid with a tiny pattern, but I decided that I wanted to embrace the pattern, and I really think I did. Like, I think I embraced the pattern here. So I keep looking to see if there is anything that I can use from these bits. I've got this word here that says fun, and then it says stars and stripes. It's obviously from the July card kit, or the little kit here, whichever year it was. But I decided to use that as a title. So I have going to make the title that says fun with stars and stripes and Mickey heads. Now, are there necessarily stripes here? No. Are there stars in here? Yes, there are stars in those photos. But I just figured it was a good play on words. It was a good way to use up some stuff. And that makes me happy, right? Like, coming up with a title that isn't just carpet, right? Like, if I just would have put cruise carpet down, yeah, it's telling you what it is, but I like a title that can be a little fun, and I felt like this one was a little fun. Now, I am using yellow on yellow, and that might not be something that you would want to do because these these little tile stickers do meld into the backgrounds a little bit with the yellow, but I am okay with that. It did take me a minute to get, well, that yawn came out of nowhere. It did take me a minute to get to a white pen that I could take my L that I turned upside down and turn that into a T, but we did do that. And then I went for these tile stickers. These are very thin tile stickers because they are in a Simple Stories sticker book. And I spell out Mickey heads. So it does say fun with stars and stripes and Mickey heads. You might not be able to see, but there is an ampersand tile sticker as well in the yellow. It's there, I promise, even if you can't see it right now. So after I get the title down and I have that little decorative kind of fishtail banner there hanging down, now I need to fill in that awkward space. That's that yellow section, right? So ultimately, I just decide, you know what? Why not just punch out another Mickey head? That would be fabulous. So I put that there, glue on the word fun, because otherwise it was just kind of hanging there and chilling. It wasn't really committed yet, but now we're glued. Now we're good. We are glued and good. And then I had a couple of these fascinator staples, and I realized as soon as I was finished doing this that my dumb self could have turned around, grabbed the stapler, and stapled these suckers on, and it would have gone so much smoother and so much faster. But quite frankly, guys, Christopher was on the phone and I was listening in to his work conversation and I was distracted. So my nosiness made my job a little bit harder today while I was scrapbooking, right? But anyway, I've got these copper decorative ones, and I'm just going to pop those down with my pokey tool and my brad tine bender downer. I don't know the technical term for it. And then of course I'm going to put some washi tape on the back of the layout, because I don't want those brad tines damaging anything that they might be able to come in contact with when it is in the page protector in the album. So I get those three down. I put 2 on the bottom and then 1 on the top. Now, it's funny because when I was taking the pictures of the carpet, my husband was like, "You gonna share it with your uncle?" Because my uncle posts on Facebook pictures of the hotel carpet that he stays at. So he does a lot of traveling for his job, and he's had some wild carpet. Let me just tell you, some pretty awesome carpet I've seen him post about, but he's had some pretty wild carpet. And I think that all of the carpet on the cruise line, like, it fits, right? It's not like all of a sudden you're like, whoa, where the heck did that come from? Like, it all fits, and it all just meets together super nice. So now that I have that finished, the layout is done. So hopefully you can see where I got the inspiration from Gina's layout. And on that note, I'm going to stop talking because I have finished. So anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys again real soon for another video.